We often hear about the war between good and evil, but we rarely hear about it from the perspective of those who fought in it. But what if I told you that there was an ancient war so big that it literally changed the shape of our planet? A war so advanced that the weapons used are beyond anything we could imagine today. And most shocking of all, what if I told you that the battle was between two lost civilizations, the legendary Atlantis and Lemuria? Welcome to my channel. And today, let's find out how the war between Atlantis and Lemuria changed the world forever. Let's start with the basics. Who were the Atlanteans and the Lemurians? Well, according to Plato, the Atlanteans were a highly advanced civilization that lived on an island in the Atlantic Ocean. They were known for their wisdom, their wealth, and their powerful military. However, the Atlanteans became too arrogant, and the gods punished them by sinking their island into the ocean. The Lemurians, on the other hand, were said to be an even older and more advanced civilization that lived on a continent in the Indian Ocean. They were said to be peaceful and harmonious people, lived in a golden age until the rising sea levels caused their continent to break apart and sink into the ocean. Now let's talk about their war. According to some sources, the war began when the Atlanteans, being the aggressive ones, attacked the peaceful Lemurians. The Atlanteans had a powerful navy, and they used it to blockade the Lemurian mainland, cutting off their access to food and resources. The Lemurians were skilled warriors, and they put up a fierce fight, but they were eventually defeated and forced to flee to higher ground. As the Atlanteans were preparing to deliver the final blow, the gods intervened. They caused the waters of the ocean to rise and the land to tremble, causing both the Atlantean fleet and the Lemurian cities to be swallowed by the earth. The only remnants of the great civilizations were a few artifacts and legends that were passed down through the ages. But hold on a minute. You might be wondering, how does the story of Atlantis and Lemuria relate to ancient Egypt or Mount Shasta? Well, let me explain. According to some theories, the remnants of Atlantis can be found in ancient Egypt. Proponents of this theory point to the fact that Egyptian civilization was highly advanced for its time. The Egyptians built enormous pyramids and temples, developed a sophisticated system of writing, and made significant advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. These achievements suggest that the Egyptians were a highly intelligent and civilized people, which fits with the description of the Atlanteans. On the other hand, some believe that the remnants of Lemuria can be found in Mount Shasta in California. This may seem like a far-fetched idea, but there are a few things to consider. First, Mount Shasta is an active volcano, and many believe that it was once a much taller and more prominent feature on the landscape. Second, there are Native American legends that tell of a great flood that occurred in the past. Could this have been the rising sea levels that ultimately destroyed Lemuria? Finally, there are reports of strange crystal formations and other unusual geological features in and around Mount Shasta. Some believe these could be the remnants of Lemurian technology. Of course, these are just theories, and there is no concrete evidence to support either one. However, it is fun to speculate and consider the possibilities. What do you think? Do you believe that the Atlanteans and Lemurians once fought a great war that changed the world forever? Let me know in the comments below. It is also important to note that there is no historical evidence to support the existence of either Atlantis or Lemuria. Many mainstream historians and scientists dismiss the idea of these civilizations as nothing more than myths. However, there are many people who believe that these civilizations did exist, and that they were simply lost to time. In conclusion, the war between Atlantis and Lemuria is a fascinating topic that has captured the imaginations of many people throughout the years. While there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of either civilization, there is much to be said for the possibility that they did exist. The idea of a great war between these two powers is truly intriguing and has inspired countless stories and theories. Whether or not Atlantis and Lemuria actually existed, the legends and myths surrounding them continue to capture our imaginations and remind us of the mysteries that still remain in our world. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.